wizard.
Yep, I'm a wizard.
I have things to do.
Hello, this is Afro Blitz. We about to. What was that? Anyway, we go fight.
Is that blood not?
Expulso! I shall kill you for this when I get down from here!
You've put quite...
Oh, aboard up here!
Expelliarmus!
Incendio!
Leviosa!
Incendio!
That was satisfying.
Expulso! I'd like to be put down.
Leviosa! Descendo!
You will not survive this fight!
Expelliarmus! Incendio!
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
There they are, the Ashwinders.
No more happy days for you.
But I knew you were still hanging about. Aha! Back from home.
Made a great mistake. To your knees. Your life ends here.
Leviosa!
Little brat.
Incendio!
I'm not down with you.
Expelliarmus! Confringo!
I won't let that. Just finish the job.
Confringo! Expelliarmus! Glacius!
Might want to look up.
This is becoming personal.
Expulso! Confringo! Pay for your deed.
Knew you were still hanging about. Aha! Back for more. Ha! You're easier to spot than an irrumpent.
Confringo. Expelliarmus.
Might want to look out.
Stupid trick. Back for more.
Hardly felt it.
Shall we finish what we started? Ha! The land returns to the...
I shall cast my eyes closer, best to be sure.
You're going to regret that. I'll have taken your life before you even... Whoever you are.
Repair.
You made a mistake, Bolso! Back for more.
Levioso. Accurate.
Bolso!
Expulsion. Confringo. Protego. Stupid one. Expelliarmus.
Expulsion!
Expulsion. Stupid one. Oh, how nice.
Electricity. Expulsion. There'll be more of that.
Stupid. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Potato. Stupid. Expelliarmus. Should think they felt that in London. Revelio.
isn't it?
This is for Rookwood! I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
Expelliarmus! Insect.
Not so tough now, are ya?
Stupid one. Arrest on the lesson. Insect.
Let's play, shall we?
Oh, try not to make this too easy for me.
Serve your mistress!
Expelliarmus!
No one takes one of my own and lives to tell of it!
Coward, please.
Expelliarmus! Confringo!
Your spells are weak! Seems I overestimated you.
Expelliarmus!
I won't go down as easy!
Expelliarmus! Incendio!
No one takes
Expelliarmus! Confringo! Leviosa! Shame nobody saw that. There's no telling what lies in wait for me in there. I retrieved the helmet from the Ashwinders.
Well done. This is sure to impress Ranrock. The helmet shines even more brightly than I imagined. The etchings, the contour of the profile, remarkable.
It just looks like a helmet to me.
Ah, you're looking at what it is, rather than what it means. To most goblins, this is more than a mere helmet. You did the thieves a service by recovering it. I know many a goblin who would have killed for it.
Ah, then I'm glad to be rid of it myself.
Thank you. This should earn Ranrock's trust. I will take it to him immediately. It may distract him from his search.
His search?
It is merely an inkling. You have impressed me greatly, friend. I am glad that I trusted you. We shall speak soon. Best to keep our arrangement quiet for now. Many will not believe that our aims might possibly be aligned.
Hello, friend. I wonder if you might stop by the Three Broomsticks when you can. I would like your help with something.
As I mentioned, my sister Anne misses Hogwarts, and she hasn't been herself lately. I'd like to take you up on your promise to visit her with me. I'm heading to Feldcroft soon, so I'll look forward to seeing you there. It's just south of Hogwarts. By the way, hope you're faring well with the blasting curse. It's still one of my favorites.
Now that you've attended Beasts class, I've asked Deke to assist you in using the room to further your studies in that regard. Please meet him there when you can.
I've not heard from my Uncle Roland in quite some time. I've been beside myself with worry. Could you meet me in the courtyard?
Okay, so now I have some stuff to do. Let's see, what we gonna do first?
Put season in blender.
I'm talking about in the game, Noah. Not Protego shielding 1, so it's upgraded. Nice. Makes my Protego a little bit stronger, which is good. I'm glad it does, glad it does. Great trait, recipe, reward. Do I have to do something with that? If I do, I don't know what it is. Yet.
That one.
Well, I'm gonna find out. So I unlocked all these traits, but they're not equipped. Because they're supposed to be on my clothes. I don't know how to put them on my clothes. Maybe I should go to Hogsmeade and see if I can put them on at the clothes. Oh, side quests. Yeah, see if I can put them on in Hogsmeade here. Do that and go there. Okay, we'll see what happens.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Are you little Dada?
No, I'm on vacation this week. So I've been playing that's why I've been playing Hogwarts so much. I'm taking advantage. I'm loving the game. It's fantastic. And guess what I got with me? Say hello.
Hello.
Yes, my little Noah's with me. He's helping me beat these dark wizards.
I really done the candeeros. And they're too black. And
Before you ask, I'm all out of the new socks, so if your feet are smelly, you'll have to work it out for yourself. Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time.
I heard that Dada.
Listen. I need you to stop the hate, start some love. That's what you need to do, bro. What's wrong with you? Noah, let him know.
Yo, I seen it.
I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop by whenever you're about.
I'm gonna try my secret room for this trait thing. Let's try one of those room of requirement. Let's go, baby.
I want to say something.
You want to say something?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Deke. Deke is so happy to see you. And Deke noticed this bag in the room the other day. You must need it to help with your schoolwork. Deke has seen one of these before. Deke calls it a knapsack. Perfect for gathering and transporting beasts. Pleasant little breeze.
I have been thinking about something Professor Howin said in Beasts class, that I should study as many beasts as I can on my own time. She also mentioned that poachers have been active in the area. So, perhaps the beasts will be safer with us than out on their own.
Precisely what Deke was thinking. You see, the room knew exactly what you needed, and luckily, Deke can show you how to best use the knapsack And where? Come along, then. Our first stop will be beyond the castle grounds. We can leave now, or you can come and find Deke when you're ready to go.
Aren't you supposed to be at work? What's wrong with you? Aren't you supposed to be at work?
You're supposed to be at work.
Uncle Benji.
Uncle Benji, you have at work.
Yes, let him know he's supposed to be at work instead of here talking all this nonsense.
Nonsense.
He didn't hear that. Say it again.
You say always Uncle Benji.
Okay, Noah, now we're going back to Hogsmeade.
Yeah, if you do.
Because we need to get that plant, don't we?
Yeah. As you do.
Sweet, here I come.
I'm told. Welcome. Come on in.
You're good at it.
No, you won't hear it talking into that. You have to talk into the remote, the controller.
Can I go?
Now, you let me know if there's anything else I can help you with.
No! No, we don't.
No one can say I don't keep a stacked shelf.
No!
Oh my gosh, no. You don't hear yourself coming out of there. You don't talk in this one. You only hear it because you're talking into the microphone that's right there. See that little hole? See that? That's the microphone. No, that's where you talk into. You won't hear it. You talk into it.
That's you.
You heard yourself? Yeah. Okay, let's go back to the room of requirement. And yeah, here we go. Cheers, Noah.
Cheers. We are that. We heard it.
Listen, who are you calling hooligans? Hold on. Ask Uncle Benji who he's calling hooligans.
Why can't I go?
Why are you calling us hooligans?
Why can't I go Benji? You say you're Uncle Benji. This is how you can feel. Let's see you. No.
Noah.
Yeah.
Noah. See, the light went off? Now you'll be able to hear yourself talking to the mic.
Hiya, Doo-Doo.
You'll be able to hear yourself talking to the mic.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
See?
Hiya, Gaga. What are you doing, Gaga?
I'm sold out. Hello. Be with you in a bit.
Wrong show.
Hiya, Gaga.
Mama, there's no need to yell. There's no need to yell, you silly guy.
Hiya, Gaga. Huh? Huh? It's a peel.
There's no need to yell. There's no need to yell, you silly guy.
I don't
Don't need to yell. Yell.
Huh? Huh? It's a peel. Ayo, Gaga.
Don't need to yell.
I was wondering when I'd see you again. Let's look at what we have, shall we?
Oh my gosh, no. So I don't have any money to buy that very expensive stuff, which means I gotta do other stuff first.
Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help.
Mine now, Demi guys.
glad you came.
Hello, Serona. I received your owl. How are you?
Hello, my friend. Did you ever find Lodgok?
I did, thank you. In fact, we're working together to try and rein in Ramrock.
Are you? I suspected you and he would get along. Perhaps best I don't know details of your plans. And I shall refrain from telling you to be careful yet again. But I hope you will be.
Of course. Your owl mentioned you're needing my help with something?
I do. I thought you might be just the person to do a favour for my friend Dorothy Sprottle in Upper Hogsfield.
I don't believe I've met Mrs. Sprottle.
She's lovely. Her late husband Aidan was a friend of my father's. In fact, I'd stay with Dot and Aidan the summers I waited tables here as a student. I've seen her a few times since Aidan passed, but the pub's been so busy lately, I've not been as attentive as I'd have liked. I wonder if you might pop in and see her. She may need some help collecting ingredients for her supply of Wiggenweld potion. And you could retrieve something of mine in the process. A box, full of old letters and such.
Why did Mr. and Mrs. Sprottle have your box of letters after all this time?
It's one of a few that I had when I was young. Dot found it when she was clearing out a closet. Can't imagine what's in there. Probably terribly theatrical. The ramblings of a teenage witch and her friends. You're welcome to take a peek inside, if you do find it. To be honest, I'd imagine it contains some lovely memories.
Why does Mrs. Sprottle keep a supply of Wiggenweld potion on hand?
Dot's a skilled potioneer. She's been supplying travelling vendors with Wiggenweld potion. An ordinary precaution that has, unfortunately, become a necessity, what with Ranrock's loyalists disrupting the trade routes.
I'll try to go and see her when I can.
It would mean the world to me, and to Dorothy. Aidan was bringing the box of letters to me when he was taken ill. Dot can tell you where he might have dropped it. You'll find the hamlet just north of Hogsmeade. Please do give Dot my love.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Someone there?
Levioso! Accio! Incendio! You only have Ranrock to blame.
Brother who works at Gringotts. Couldn't pay me enough to sit behind a desk all day.
How nice of you to stop by. Confringo! Expelliarmus! Protego!
Ah, the move of a coward. I won't rest until you're dead.
Levioso! Accio! Incendio! Levioso! Accio! Incendio! Descendo!
Ugh. Shame you're so foul. Ah, Upper Hogsfield. Now where to find Mrs. Sprottle?
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Seems a pleasant enough little place.
Bardolph Beaumont should have returned by now. Had by dark wizards he was. Shane Bardolph thought dark magic was the answer.
Hello, Mrs. Sprottle. Actually, Sirona Ryan asked if I'd come and see you.
Oh, dear Sirona, a gem. Has been for as long as I've known her.
She thought you might need help collecting ingredients for your Wiggenweld potion.
And she's correct. My darling Aidan used to collect Horklumps for me. Since he died, my supply has dwindled.
I'm sorry for your loss, Mrs. Sprottle.
Oh, thank you. Love of my life. A bit lost without him. If you wouldn't mind gathering some Horklumps for me, I'd be happy to compensate you for your time.
Believe it or not, I have some with me.
Oh, thank you. How wonderful. The travelling vendors will be thrilled to replenish their stock of Wiggenweld potion.
Sirona also mentioned that Mr. Sprottle was bringing her a box of letters when he fell ill.
Indeed he was. I'd almost forgotten. I stumbled upon it just before Aidan died. He was hoping to go through it with Sirona over a butterbeer or two. Those two were always like two bowtruckles in a branch. Aidan took ill when he was collecting hawk clumps on his way to see her. He made it home, but I fear he dropped the box in the cavern. The cavern is in the hills just southwest of our hamlet. You can gather hawk clumps and collect the box of letters there.
Thank you, Mrs. Sprottle.
Thank you. I'll be here if you are able to collect those hawk clumps. I and the vendors I help would greatly appreciate it. Bardolph Beaumont should have returned by now. Had by dark wizards he was.
Revelio. Incendio. Confringo. Incendio. Confringo. Confringo.
What? You haven't got a prayer.
I hope you're...
You'll be so...
What have you done?
Stupid. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Leviomus.
No, too hard.
Oh, watch the light go out of your eyes. Reducto.
Nothing to poach in Arrowshire except spiders. Not worth the trouble, if you ask me. Now, where did I set my trap? Lower Hogsfield or upper Hogsfield? Just should have took less time.
This must be the cavern Mrs. Sprottle mentioned.
You dare slay one of them? Nothing! Give that back!
The beasts around here can sleep a bit easier now. The Hawklumps to Mrs. Sprottle, but I still need to visit the cave to find Sirona's box of letters. Perhaps I'll find more Hawklumps while I'm there. Better have a look around. See about the Hawklumps and the box of letters. That's all the Hawklumps for now. Mrs. Sprottle should be pleased. Either I'll have to fight that troll, or avoid it altogether.
Incendio!
This must be Sorona's box of letters. I should take this box of letters to Sorona. She'll be glad. I think that's everything. Sorona will be glad to have this back. Hogsmeade, here I come.
I'll say it again. Can't thank you enough for helping to save the village from those trolls.
Hello, Sorona. I have good news. I was able to provide your friend Mrs. Sprottle with some hawk lumps for her Wiggenweld potion, and I found your box of letters.
Oh, thank you. I knew you were the one to ask.
I wondered about some of the letters in the box.
Of course. It appears most of the letters were from fellow students.
I spotted a letter from you to Mrs. Sprottle. You two seem to have a lot of fun together.
We do. She taught me so much during my summers with her and Aiden. I shall be the first to admit that adolescents aren't always the easiest to understand. And not everyone was as kind to me as the Sprottles. But the depth of their kindness, and that of so many of my friends, got me through... well, got me through some challenging times, to put it mildly.
I saw a letter from someone named Mirabelle. Is that Professor Garlick?
It is! Still one of my dearest friends. I know she wouldn't mind you having seen that letter. She and I are of a similar mind, especially when it comes to young people. We believe experience to be an invaluable teacher. To borrow a phrase from Mirabelle, it's a joy to see anyone blossom, but particularly one who doubted they ever would.
One of the letters mentions Quidditch practice. Did you play?
I did. Was the Ravenclaw Seeker for 3 years. Oh, Merlin's beard. I adore Quidditch. Nothing like the feeling of catching the golden snitch when your team's down by 140 points. I'll never forgive Professor Black for cancelling it this year. I missed cheering for Ravenclaw.
I'm glad I could be of help. Mrs. Sprottle sends her best.
Don't know what I'd have done without her and Aiden. Thank you, again, for helping her. And for returning this box of letters. It's nice to reflect on good memories. Folks still talk about you taking down that troll in the village circle. You still...
He'll see it was a mistake parting ways with me.
Sir, is everything all right?
How kind of you to ask. The name's Ackley Barnes. And no, it is not. I'm plotting a sort of revenge against my ex-business partner, a conniving fiend by the name of Alfred Lawley. He cut me out of our herbology supply business, just as we were getting started. Said I was too volatile to work with. I'll show him volatile.
I can see why he said that. You do seem angry.
Of course I'm angry now, in large part due to his absurd overreaction to what is simply passion for my work. Supercilious fool. He's passionate about things too, as I intend to remind him by relieving him of his prized possession. A venomous tentacula he's grown from a seedling that was to be the keystone of our business venture. I can't get anywhere near it with Ruth Singer watching me like an augury. Lawley's doing, no doubt. But no one would suspect a student. How would you feel about committing some grand plant larceny?
I'll get the venomous tentacula for you.
Marvelous. I know a fellow seeker of justice when I see one. Take as many herbology supplies as you like while you're in his cellar. All I ask is that you bring me the venomous tentacula. Remember, you just need that venomous tentacula.
Seems I need to find Mr. Lawley's cellar. This must be it. This must be the cellar. How to find that venomous tentacula? Better not let Mr. Lawley see me.
Stop! Can't bend it!
This must be the cellar. How to find that venomous tentacula? Better not let Mr. Lawley see me. Hello, Hamora. Where is that venomous tentacula?
Incendio! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Caporzo! Glacius! Confringo! Caporzo!
So many spiders. It's a wonder they haven't taken over the whole place.